So hey guys, in this video we are going to learn the LU decomposition. In that Cholesky's method we are going to learn. Okay. So in Cholesky's triangulation method we are given three equations here. So first step is to form the matrix A, X and B by using these three equations. So 3 cross 3 matrix we will be getting A. So first we will write that. So A matrix we will be having A11, A22, A33, like that we will be having. But the thing is that directly you have to write. Now here x1, x2, x3 they have not mentioned. Instead of that they have used the variable x, y, z. So be careful with that. So first check whether it is in proper order. X, y, z, everywhere it is x, y, z, x, y, z. If they have given it is not in the proper order of x, y, z, then rearrange, that's it. And one more thing, see that whether the constant is sitting on the RHS side or not. If it is not sitting, then bring it to the RHS side. Here it is sitting on the RHS side. Okay. Now we'll start writing the coefficients. Very simple. X coefficient is there. Just write x coefficient from the first equation. 2. Y coefficient is 1 and z coefficient is 4. So first equation we are filling up. First equation means first row. Second equation, second row. 8 minus 3 and 2. Third equation, third row. 4 11 minus 1. This we have done. Now next what you have to do, we have to bring the x matrix. X matrix is nothing but the variable matrix. Here what is the variable matrix? X, y, z. Column wise you have to write. So this is 3 cross 3, 3 rows 3 columns because 3 equations are there, and this is 3 rows and 1 column, 3 cross 1. Now what is B matrix there? B matrix is nothing but the constant which is sitting on the right hand side. So 12, 20, 33. This is 3 cross 1 again. Okay. So I hope you understood this part. This is the first step. Let us go for the second step. Now second step is very important because we are assuming that let A is equal to LU. As we have discussed that any square matrix can be represented as what? Lower triangular matrix into product of lower triangular matrix and upper triangular matrix. But in Cholesky's one condition is there. What is the condition? Let us first write A matrix, right? So what is A matrix? Now L matrix, while writing be careful. L matrix, lower triangular matrix, we know above the diagonal elements 0 elements should be there, right? Below that elements will be there. But in Cholesky's what you have to understand is that the diagonal elements we have to take it as what? 1. Okay. So first I'll just write directly the lower triangular matrix, then only you'll understand. So L22, these are diagonal elements, 3 3, L21, L31, L32, and you can observe that above this diagonal elements that we are having what? Zeros. So here what happens? So we have to consider the diagonal elements as what? 1. That is the main thing in Cholesky's triangulation method. So to Cholesky's decomposition method, what you have to do? You have to consider the L11, L22, L23 as here. We have to consider it as what? 1 1 1. So unity we have to consider. Okay, so there won't be any change in the upper triangular matrix, which is nothing but U11, U12, U13. Then what happens? The U22 will be there and U23 will be there and U23 will be here. Okay, and here it will be 0 0 0. Below the diagonal elements of upper triangular matrix will be 0 0 0. So only thing is that in lower triangular matrix there is a slight change. That's what you have to remember. Okay. Now we have to get the value. Now the most important part of this question comes where you have to find the value of what? The unknown. So what is unknown? Here you can observe L21, L31, L32. These are all unknowns, right? All these unknowns are to be found out. So first we have to start for the multiplication. Always remember this is L matrix, this is U matrix. We are going to multiply this and compare the values with the A matrix, right? This is what we are going to do. So we are going to form the equations and find the unknowns. So start with the L first row because here 1 is sitting, 0 0. So it is easy for you to find the unknowns. So start with L first row, multiply the first row of L with the first column of L. What you're going to get? Let us see. So the main step is basically multiply this first row of L with the first column, second column, third column. This is the first step we are going to do. Okay. So let us go for the multiplication. So 1 into U11 into 1, then rest all is nothing but zeros, so no value for that. So directly we can write equal to what? Now this element will be equal to what? See, here 3 cross 3, here also 3 cross 3. The answer also will be in the order of 3 cross 3. That is nothing but this. That is nothing but we have to compare it with the A matrix. When you compare it, see, when you multiply this element and this element, so the element which you have to compare is basically the first element of A matrix. Very important. Okay. So when you compare, what you're getting here, so first element of A matrix is nothing but 2. So answer will be equal to 2. So U11 into 1 is equal to 2. So that implies U11 value is equal to 2. So first value we got. Next, what I said, that first row and second column you have to multiply. And which element you will compare? The second element. With that means the second column, first row. Right? See, in order to remember what you have to understand, we multiplied first row, first column. So first row, first column, which element is there? 2. That's what we have written here. Now we are going to multiply first row and second column. That means here first row, second column, which element will come? That is nothing but 1. Okay. So first row, first column will multiply. So 1 into U12, 0 into U22, 0 into 0. But the thing is that this is 0, so this is not required. Only multiplication is left out. U12 into 1. Equal to what? As I said before, we have to compare it with the 1. Here also directly we got the value U12 is equal to 1. Very important. Next, again what we are going to do? First row, again we are going to multiply with the third column. So first row, third column, we are getting the element which one? 4. So 4 element we are getting, the number 4. So multiply U13 into 1 is equal to 4. That means U13 is equal to 4. Because only U13 is there, these two will get cancelled because we are multiplying it with 0, right? See, 1 should be multiplied with U11, 0 with U23, and this one with this one. So this and this one, only this and this is left. So these 3 elements we are done. Let us go for the next part. Next we are going to take the second row, same method. Second row, first column, second column, third column. L21 into U11 plus 1 into 0. So no need to write that. So we'll avoid this part. Is equal to which element will come? See here. Second row, first column. So 8 is the element, right? So it will be 8. See, already we have the value of U11, right? So you can substitute here U11 value. U11 value is nothing but 2. So you can substitute over here. That means L21 is equal to 8 divided by U11. That is equal to 8 divided by U11 value is 2. So we are getting the value as what? 4. Okay. Next, we'll multiply the second row with the second column. Now while multiplication, be careful. L21 should be multiplied with U12, 1 with this one and 0 with this one. So this element both will come. And it should be compared with this one. Second row, second column, so 3, minus 3. So L21 multiplied with U12 plus 1 multiplied with U22 and 0 multiplied with 0, no need to write. So equal to which element I said? Minus 3. So in this, which value we know? L21 value we just found out, which is nothing but 4. U12 value we already know, which is 1. And U22 value we don't know. We can find U22 value. So let us find out that. So L21 is 4 into U12 is 1 plus U22 is equal to minus 3. So from this what I am going to get? U22 is equal to minus 3 minus 4, which is minus 7, right? Now space is not there, so what we are going to do? We are going to write all the known values on the right hand side. And now I have written all the values on the right hand side, so it will be comfortable for you to understand. So here let us go for the last one. Second row we have to multiply with the last column. Okay, so that will do the multiplication. So how to multiply? See, L21 with U12, 1 with U23 and 0 with this thing, so not required. And comparison, which one you are going to do? Second row, third column, so which element? 2. L21 multiplied with U13 plus 1 into U23 is equal to 0 into U33, no need to do, so 0 equal to 2. From this, which value is known? See, U23 value we don't know, right? U13 value we know, which is 4. You can see over here 4. And L21 value already we know 4. So that implies 4 into 4 plus U23 is equal to 2. So U23 is equal to 2 minus 16, which is equal to what? Minus 40. So U23 value we got it as minus 40. Now let us go for the last 3 equations. See, we formed with first row, we multiplied with 3 columns, so we got 3 equations there. Okay. Now next was second column multiplied with 3 columns, we got second equation, second set of 3 equations again. Now we are going for the third row and all 3 columns, so we'll be getting again one more set of 3 equations. So here this should be multiplied with the first column, so UL31 multiplied with U11, L32 0 1 0. So only element will be L13 multiplied with U11. And comparison will be third row, first column, which element? 4. L31 into U11 is equal to 4. From this, L31 is unknown, which is equal to 4 by U11. And what is U11? 2. We already know the value, which is equal to 2. So we got L31. Let us go for the next equation. Again the third row with the second column. So in second column, L31 into U12 plus L32 into U22 plus 1 into 0 equal to which one? Third row, second column, so this element 11. L31 into U12 plus L32 into U22 plus 1 into 0, no need to write, equal to 11. So from this, which value is known? See, L31 we just found out, which is 2. U12 value we already know, which is 1. L32 value we don't know, but U22 value we know, which is minus 7. So you have to substitute that. L31 value we know, which is 2. U12 is 1 plus L32 value we don't know. U22 value is minus 7 is equal to 11. So that implies what? Shift everything that side. So L32 is equal to 11 minus 2 divided by minus 7, which is 9 by minus 7, or you can write it as minus 9 by 7. So L32 value also we got. Okay. Now the last equation we are left out, which is the third row and third column. So L31 into U13, L32 into U23 plus 1 into U33. L31 into U13 plus L32 into U23 plus 1 into u33 is equal to which element I should take? The last element, which is minus 1. Okay. Now L31, and what all the values we know? L31 values we know, so all the values I have written over here. Okay. So L31 value already we got, which is nothing but 2. L32 value we know, which is minus 9 by 7. U13 value we know. U23 value we know. So which value is unknown? U33. The last value which we have to find out. So from this, substitute 2 into 4 plus minus 9 by 7 into u23, which is minus 14, plus u33 is equal to minus 1. So 7 and this will go, and this will become 2 4s are 8, plus minus 9 into minus 2 is plus 18, plus u33 is equal to minus 1. So shift everything that side. So u33 value will become minus 1, minus 8, minus 18, which is equal to minus 27. Okay, so we got all the values. Now after getting all the values of unknowns, what we are going to do is that I am just writing in this form. It is not necessary for your understanding purpose. I am writing x equal to b. Now what is a? A we know it is a product of what? LU, right? So LU. So instead of a, I am going to write L into U, and X matrix is there equal to B matrix. So B matrix value we already know, X matrix values we know, X, Y, Z, which we are going to find out, and U matrix we already found out the unknowns, we have just filled up. Okay, we have done the calculation, we have just filled up, and L matrix we know, we have already filled up the values. Okay, next important step is that we are going to find out the LV is equal to B. As we have discussed, we are going to write in the form of LV is equal to B. Now what is L? L is nothing but this matrix. This is U matrix. And what about V? We have to take it as what? V1, V2, V3 as the column matrix. So L matrix I'll first write, which is 1, 0, 0, 4, 1, 0, 2 minus 9 by 7, 1, into V matrix is nothing but V1, V2, V3. B matrix we are having 12, 30, 32. Okay. Now we have to find out the values of V1, V2, V3. How to find? We have to do the multiplication. So first I'll write, this is nothing but a 3 cross 3. This is 3 rows and 1 column. So 3 cross 1. So when you multiply these two matrices, the column of first matrix and the row of second matrix is same. It should be same, then only you can multiply. That is a property of multiplication of matrices. And the order of the answer will be this one. The 3 cross 1 should be the order of the matrix. That means 3 rows, 1 column should be there. Now how to do the multiplication? First row you take, multiply with this column, only 1 column is there, so you can multiply with this column itself. So 1 into B1, which is B1, and it should be equal to which element? This element, which is equal to 12. Simple multiplication. That means V1 value we got it as what? 12. Next, second row into this column again. So second row if you multiply, it will be 4V1 plus 1V2. So we can write V2 plus 0 into V3, no need to write, equal to the second element, which is nothing but 30. So in this V1 value we already know that, right? So 4 into V1 value is 12 plus V2 is equal to 30. From this we can get the value of V2. V2 is equal to, okay, so we'll be getting 20 minus 48, which is equal to minus 28. So V2 value we got it as minus 28. Now the last row we have to multiply with this column. So 2 into V1 plus minus 9 by 7 into V2 plus 1 into V3, which is V3 equal to 33. So that implies V1 value already we know. So 2 into V1. V1 value is 12 minus 9 by 7 into V2 value we got it as minus 28 plus V3 is equal to 33. So from this 12 twos are 24, this and this cancel 4, 9 fours are 36, so minus 36 plus V3 is equal to 33. So V3 value is equal to 33 plus 36 minus 24, which will be equal to, so we can write the V matrix as what? V1, V2, V3, and we have got all the elements of V matrix. So V1 value 12 minus 28 minus 27. This will be needed for the next step. Okay. So next step is basically to write Ux equal to what? V. Now what is U? We have to write the U matrix, which is 2, 1, 4, 0, minus 7, minus 14, 0, 0, minus 27, multiplied with the x value, which is x, y, z, is equal to V value. We already got it, which is 12 minus 28 minus 27. Now from this I have to get the value of what? X, y, z. This is the last step we are going to do. So again the same multiplication. This is 3 cross 3. This is 3 cross 1. So this should be same, and order of the new matrix will be 3 cross 1. And we have to multiply the first row with only the one column is there. So it will be 2x plus 1y plus 4z is equal to the first element 12. First equation done. Second equation, second row into this one. So 0 into x, no need to write. Minus 7y minus 14z is equal to second element minus 28. Third row into this thing. So minus 27z is equal to minus 27. The third element. The three equations we have got: first, second, third. So from the third equation directly you can get the value of z. Yes, you can get the value of z. So from this I can write directly z value is equal to minus 27 by minus 27, which is equal to 1. Okay. This z value, if I substitute in this equation, I'll get y value. So from this minus 7y minus 14 into z, which is 1, so minus 14 equal to minus 28. So y value will be equal to minus 28 plus 14 divided by minus 7, which is equal to minus 14 by minus 7, which is 2. Next, if I substitute in this y value and z value, I can get x value. So 2x plus y value is 2, plus 4 into z, which is 1, equal to 12. So x value will be 12 minus 6 divided by 2, which is 6 by 2, 3. So we got all the elements. The final answer will be, so solution, x value is equal to 3, y value is equal to 2, and z value is equal to 1.